And just like that, the summer season is over in Slovakia. Um, some people say that there's kind of no fall season in Slovakia, that it just goes straight from being a hot summer to now. I mean, it's not quite winter, it is fall, but yeah, the season, it has a pretty rapid change. It's just like in 1 week it changes. Like last week I went to the pool with my mom, and it was nice. And now I'm getting that bittersweet feeling, that bittersweet energy of overcast weather. So I like it, but it has some feelings associated with it. Anyway, I kind of wanted to give like a little update about my progress with learning the Slovak language. I should probably talk about this and other more day-to-day happenings more often. I don't know how loud the tram is. I'm not really using the mic for today's video, but so a little update to my learning the Slovak language. So I've mentioned before that I wasn't taking any courses, but I was having private one-on-one lessons with tutors online. That is still partially going on. So I was kind of doing like independent study. I use Anki. I read, sometimes various articles online in Slovak. I watch the YouTube channel like Learn Slovak with Stories, and there's a couple other YouTube channels that I watch for like comprehensive input, so to speak. But the update is that so I'm still doing all those things like the independent study, and I'm still getting one-on-one lessons, but now not with two different lectors or lecturers or teachers, but just with one. And maybe in a different video I can tell a story about what happened with the one that I'm not getting lessons with anymore. But it's a little saucy, a tiny bit spicy, but it's not that spicy. But if someone comments and wants to hear it, I'll tell it. But yeah, so I'm getting lessons from one tutor once a week, and then now there are two different Slovak courses that I've joined. So one of them, it's it's kind of advertised like a club, but the woman who runs the YouTube channel Learn Slovak with Stories, like, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I think it was a couple weeks ago now, she had dropped a video out of the blue, and it was like the first time in I don't know, like a year or 2 years or something, so just like totally random. And she was announcing that she's having a new course, or a new Slovak language club. And so it piqued my interest. I looked into it a little bit, and basically I signed up for it. I first had like a trial lesson. So there's like different tiers. I think there's like beginner, intermediate, advanced. And so at first I joined the beginners group because I was like, okay, let me see how advanced or how beginnery this first group is. And I joined it, and it was nice, but it was, a nice surprise for me that it felt very elementary. So they're going over kind of like, Dobrý deň, ďakujem. A lot of these like common basic, phrases, like the first things that you learn. And then I was thinking like, okay, like this is good, but let me see how it goes with the intermediate course, or the intermediate trial lesson. And I joined that one. And keep in mind, this is all like online. I kind of forgot to mention this, but this is online, like through Zoom. It's not in person. She lives in the UK. I'm living in Bratislava, and the students who join the calls are from all over the world. But so I joined like the intermediate course, like the trial one, and that one, it's a lot smaller. So it was at first like me and like 3 or 4 other students, and Polly is her name, like the tutor or the teacher. So that went really well, and it was like a challenge for me, but I felt like it was a good challenge. It wasn't too overwhelming, and that's kind of like a good thing, is when you're being challenged, but like not too much, but that's how you know you're progressing. So anyway, I'm gonna give a review on this course once it's finished. So it goes on for 10 weeks. I just had like the first lesson, like real lesson, not a trial, like last night, I think it was. So 9 weeks from now, I'll give a review on it. Then the second course or second class or school or whatever that I'm going to be joining, because the class hasn't started yet, but it's through a language school called Linguarte. Now I found out about them through here on YouTube. You can check out their YouTube channel. So they focus in Slovak and Spanish. So that's a good combo, I think. Like that's the two foreign languages that interest me. I mean, besides Czech as well, but like Spanish is good. And so with them, I just had a trial lesson. And with this course, I'm wanting it to be in person. So they do online and in person. But yeah, so this one is in person, and it's in Stare Mesto of Bratislava, in a really cool spot. It's right next to Michael's Gate, and in a really cool building. And I went there, and I met with the gentleman Alejandro, and then he brought me to who's going to be like my tutor, like my trial tutor, because as much as I would like to get the one-on-one lessons, with this school, they're a little on the pricier side for me. So I'm gonna do like the group lessons, and it went really well, and it was nice to hear like from this girl. She was also very attractive, by the way. That's like something that this country really has to offer, is like there's an abundance of attractive women here that is like undeniable. But it was such a nice surprise to hear from her that she said that she could understand everything that I was saying, speaking to her in Slovak. And, you know, my Slovak isn't perfect. I haven't really demonstrated so much on the channel lately, my level, but I will maybe have to do a video where I'm speaking with someone in Slovak just to show you guys. But that went well. It was nice to chat with her, and nice to, you know, to have someone who's like has the patience to be a teacher and to deal with a student. I mean, that's not anything new, but like basically I was just wanting to make this video to give an update and to share that like the progress, like I am making progress and things are moving forward with learning Slovak. It's like very cool for me to learn as a language because it's like my mom's language. I'd like to learn Czech at some point too, but I think here I'll start with Slovak first. And I just wanted to say that I would recommend either of these two. So far, I mean, the people who are running both of these different courses, they seem, well, they not just seem, but they are like very like nice, warm people. They're good people running both these schools, so that's something that's good. But I will give a review on this school and this course as well. So the first one is called like Slovak Institute with Polly, and then this next one, the school is called Linguarte. So there's going to be links in the description of this video if you want to check either of them out. If you wanted to sign up for them, you might be able to. It might be late for the Slovak one. I'm not 100% because it's already started. And for the other one, I'm not exactly sure. You'll just have to make an inquiry with them. But anyway, this video is getting long enough. So I'm making some progress with Slovak. There's a couple of classes that I'm taking that I'm gonna give reviews on, and maybe you'll find an interest in it too. Anyway, the tram goes by and the day goes on. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.